Hello there and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. In the last episode, what we did was we went through the science lab, did some hunts, now we're going to keep doing some more. The first one we're going to do is the Mind Flayer. Saw Bill post for the hunting of a Mind Flayer. The petitioner is warrior Garoma in the land, the Law of the Land, which is in... there. Also, you'll notice I'm recording in 60 FPS now. I don't think the game actually runs in 60 FPS. I think the gameplay runs in 30, but the menus run in 60. So you get some slightly nicer menus for my slightly larger file size. Seems like a fair price to pay. Now I've got to remember where... oh, there he is. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy now. Can you not see? Please, ask your questions of another. Wait, you're not here about the mark? Truly, you will slay the Mind Flayer? I will. Then quickly, go you to the Hen of Mines. My friend has gone within and does not return. He knows the Mind Flayer lurks inside. If it were not a Mind Flayer, our warriors would go, yet for some reason we Garif cannot withstand its attacks. The Mind Flayer is fond of mist. It is drawn, too, to entities that possess magical power. Where the mist is densest, you will find it. Recently, it was seen at the Phase 1 dig. Enter the mines from Osmond Plain and bear right. Please, help my friend. Help Azdalu. Alright, no problem. Okay, so, to that end, we'll go and help out. What equipment have I actually got on these lads? Okay. Nothing too bad. It could be better, but it's not terrible. Also, I've got next to no money, but that should be fine once we get a few parts from farming out some enemies. Right. So, fast forward mode. Down here. Gotta remember where I'm going. I've been doing all these marks on the farming file. Some of them I'm not gonna want to do because they're really annoying. But I will do them because now I know what I'm doing, it should be quicker. So the Phase 1 dig in the Hen of Mines is down there. So the easiest way to get to it is just to run straight down. And then run back again rather than going all the way through the area. Gotta activate the switch first. Conquer. Right, yeah, so I don't think the game runs in 60 FPS. Maybe it does. If it has been running in 60 FPS this whole time and I've not recorded it in 60 FPS, I'm sorry. That's my mistake. But I'm pretty sure it's just the menus that run in 60. Because the gameplay doesn't feel any more smooth than it was before. And usually you can tell straight away. The only reason I even found out was because I was playing it after going from... well, I must have been playing one of the SNES games that runs in 60 FPS. And then was like, oh, there's actually more here. So invert swaps your MP with your HP, which is not fun. Luckily, thanks to my incredible attack power, this is not that hard. He did just cure himself all the way then. Also, I got slow. No, I'm gonna dispel his buffs real quick. Get out of here. No buffs for you. I also realised what reverse does. Reverse makes healing moves damage you. I don't know if it makes damaging moves heal you, but I know it makes healing moves damage you. Mind Flayer vanquished. Thank you. Right, back we go. This hour is definitely just going to be me doing marks though, because there are so many, and at least 2 of them are a complete pain in the ass to get to. At least 2. Namely, if you want me to show you which 2 they are, did I ever get the Turtle Lord? No, I've got to get the Turtle Lord. He's one of them. And then I've got to do this one, which is the worst one. The Bloodwing. He's rank 5 though, so I'm not actually going to do that one because it might be a bit beyond me. But I can do the others. Anything up to rank 5, I'm going to do. As long as it's only a rank 4 monster. Because they should be fairly straightforward to kill. Also, now that we know we can buy teleport stones in Balfenheim, I'm not going to be bothered about not using them. So I'm going to walk around like a crazy idiot. All day, every day. It looks lonely. Of course I'll ride the Chocobo, of course I will. Whee! The honest the truth, why I didn't just try 60 FPS to begin with is because I was so convinced it would run at 30. I mean, it is on the Switch. And that's not an insult to the Switch, it's just a fact. It's not as powerful as the other consoles. Let's dismount. I'm not even sure the PC version runs at 60 FPS all the time. Although it might. Hello. You have slain the Mind Flayer. Ah, this is truly good news. I'm sure that Astalu will return to the village soon. Ah, this reminds me, the Geomancer wished to speak with you. He has heard of your feats, no doubt. And thank you for your help. Please take this as your reward. Ah. Carmagnoli. It's slightly worse, but better for magical power. So if I needed more magical power, I'd use that. Right. Let me sell you some stuff. I'll sell anything. I just need some money. Yeah, the menus do feel a lot more fluid, which, you know, obviously makes sense at 60 FPS. But I don't think I would have been bothered enough to not, you know, to notice. I played through for like 17 hours and didn't know. So it's not like I needed it. We've got the monographs. I know what the monographs do now, by the way. I learned in the farming file what they do. They give you better drop rates on certain types of enemies. So, for example, the War Mage's monograph, if I show you in the old key items here, enables the superior loot from amorphs and undead, which is pretty nice. Let's make sure I've actually completed that one, so I don't just leave. Okay, I did it, yeah. So the next one will be to go to Nabada Fortress, and then to Vacanza in the Babbling Vale. That's a rank 4, that's a rank 3, that's a 6, that's a 5, that's a 4. So I could be able to do that one as well. I don't think I ever did that one on my other file either, but I had to catch up, because I was quite far behind. I still haven't actually caught up on the farming file yet. Right, so I've got to go to Nalbana. Easy peasy. Because the way I did this, Nalbana is actually quite far down here. Whereas on my farming file, it's like the second thing I ever unlocked. Okay, so we've got to speak. I think I know exactly who I've got to speak to. It's like a banger on the edge of the wall here. There you go. Well, well, you're the boy what I gave that fuse to down in the passage. You come about my bill for the Atomos. That Atomos has cut our caravans stopped cold. Can't lay in any of the goods my customers want, and that's death in my trade. That's why I want you to hunt it and kill it. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's get you the details so you can get out there and hunt. Maybe you know and maybe you don't, but just a while back the Imperials cordoned off the highway leading up to the Mossfern High Waste. See, they was out capturing as many slave and wilders as they could get their hands on. Army wanted them for some reason or another. Well, their hunt's over now, but it's sent this Atomos into a rampage, seeing as how they get on well with the slave and wilders. And who suffers? The caravans. The Imperials are the ones to blame, but pointing fingers don't solve problems. Kill this Atomos before things get out of hand, boy. Alright, I will. So it's found in the high waste somewhere. Just somewhere. Which is not particularly useful. How much damage am I doing? 2,300? That's a lot. I don't know how I'm doing that. That must have annoyed them. Okay, so what does the clan primer say about this hunt specifically, about where it could be? The Artemis can be found just in here somewhere. Alright. Oh, that's useful for me, because when it says, yeah, it's just in here somewhere, that means I can go buck wild fighting anything I come across until I find it. We'll go through the middle, then we'll come out the other side and keep looking. Pretty sure it's on this side of the highway towards the enemies, like towards the Celica wood, I mean. I always know what I mean, I just sometimes misspeak. For which I apologise profusely. What I really need is telekinesis, which is a black mage spell that I can't actually learn it yet. Because I haven't got the right Esper to unlock it on Balthier's board. Let me show you. It's here. But you need to have something here to bridge the gap, right? It just doesn't work right now. Let me buy the Zwill crossblade, because I'm going to need that later on. And the Aegis and Demon Shield, why not? Then I know how to get those. I also know how to get those. Let's just get accessories, I guess. So we can equip any and all things when we get to it. Because there's plenty of very good things, including the diamond armlet, which I'm going to need to find somewhere. Because that gives you the ability to find rare items in boxes. Occasionally, it's not very common, but you can find rare items in chests. It's like a 10% chance of finding the rare item, but the rare items later on are insane. Like, in random chests you can just find the best weapon in the game for a certain class. Regularly. Also fighting the Atmos right now, but that's fine. Let's just dispel its defense. And he's dead. Like I said, because they're only rank 3 or 4, they are not hard to kill. Which I can appreciate and respect. Barn, could you give us a quick cure? Thanks a bunch. Let's leave. I thought I'd bought Curager, but I couldn't be sure. Turns out I definitely did buy it. I like this killing things with magic stuff. Even though Balthier is not necessarily the guy to do it with, because he hasn't got a weapon that increases magic power, hasn't got an accessory that increases magic power, hasn't got armor that increases magic power. He just sort of gets on with it as best he can. Let's take this opportunity to heal at this crystal. I could warp back to Nalbina, but I'm literally right here. Warping back from this point would just seem a little bit lazy. Especially when there are enemies to fight. Levels to get, you know. Items to acquire. Even if the items aren't particularly good, doesn't matter. Okay. I'm coming, buddy. You're right. I already heard from one of the caravans coming before you. Sounds like you made short work of that Adamos. The caravan shouldn't have any trouble bringing supplies to the mountains now. You've earned my thanks, boy. Hey there, Jovi. You couldn't hear, boy. What's this about? This boy I did for that Atmos. He said there weren't no heroes in Nelbana. Was it something I said? Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you so long. Thanks again for taking care of that Atmos for me. Here's your bounty, boy. You earned every gil. Yay! An exact shield that I've already got. Actually, it's worse than the one I've already got, but I could have used it. Great. Yeah, I may have occasionally just gotten weapons and forgotten about it. I don't know why I'd ever use a measure as an actual weapon. That seems like a terrible idea. Anyway, sorry, just in my own little world. Now we've got to go back to the Mossfern Highways and speak about that horse. And then after that, go to Arcades and speak to the guy about that Turtle Lord. And then that'll be the last thing we do. Not today, but just in terms of marks. Then we'll move on and actually make progress again. So I've got to show you something. Very important. Okay. Right. Does Varn still have the, yeah, he still has the double XP. I'm going to leave it on him until he hits level 60, and then I'm going to take it off. I think I said 50 before, but I've changed my mind. Hello. Yeah, keep it down, man. I'm busy here. Can you see I've no business with me then? I'll speak with you later. Oh, did you come about the break? That's right. Yeah, truly? Yeah, sorry, I tried to push you off. Push you off there. Now, listen up. I'm a travelling merchant, see? Me and my partner are on our way out to the hunter's camp on the Fawn Coast for some wares. Thing is, we took a wrong turn in the Sulaka Wood, a bad turn. That's when we ran into that nightmare. Talk about wild horses. I escaped with the bristles on my chin, but when I came back, my partner and our wares were gone. Thought I'd wait here for my partner, but so far I ain't seen hide nor hair of him. I'm worried, but not enough to go looking myself. That's why I posted that bill and why I want you to go get that break for me. Might be brag. The break came upon us in the northwest of the Sulaka Wood, pretty close to the Necrohol and Aberdeen, come to think. Yeah, I know, the complete opposite direction from the Fawn Coast where we were supposed to be headed. Well, lucky for you, my walk point to the Sulaka Wood is literally right next to it. So that's nice. Not to worry. You simply walk through here. And then turn left. And the job's a good one. Just gotta avoid some enemies if they choose to show up. Sometimes they don't. There's a chocobo, not interested in them. We'll see a horse boy down here somewhere. There he is. The absolute unit. Could you haste Varn, please? Thank you, Varn. Just so we can kill you quicker. Now he's slow as well. Oh, that's good. Oh no, I can't move. It's a shame you're dead. Ha 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 ha. That was in real time, by the way. I didn't speed that up. I thought, let's show you what it actually looks like to beat something in this game at that speed. I'm a little bit immobilized right now. I'll move in a second. Blackout makes your shadow red. Nah, it's moving again. Right. So that's done. So far, so good. Sorry, Chopper, your time has come. I need those feathers. They're worth the money. Filthy capitalism shows its ugly head again. Just have to destroy everything for my riches. Ah, well, it puts food on the table and weapons in my hand, so I don't really care. Sorry, natural resources. You're mine. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 teleport crystals here. I'm going to go back to the Mossfern High Waste. Then I'm going to go to Arcades. I'll even be able to show you the central area because I can actually go there with my incredible sandalwood chop. Hello, mate. Oh, you killed the brick. Here, your reward. Thanks. I hope my partner comes back safe. Hey, you want me to go look for him? No thanks, the Salaka place is no place I fancy going along. The Salaka wood, sorry. Here I'm supposed to bring my wares to the hunter's camp on the farm coast, so I'm lacking both partner and wares. Not extremely useful, is it? Homesick man in Arcades. You are in the actual town, in the weapon shop. Okay, no problem. Here we go. Don't know that I'll be allowed back in, but we'll try. Whee! So let's go. Well, this is noble. We've proud you made it this far. Shop for fine chops of sandal, they're worth more than life itself here. Don't let yours go lightly. Take me to Little Bass, please. Kukunking. Good. Right, now I need to go to the weapon shop and speak to my boy, the old man. Does he have a name, this old man? The homesick man. Okay. Hello. I'm heading back to home to Balfenheim, but not with the airship. Can't bear the things. Plan on taking the road through Sochen. Came here to get outfitted for the journey, but I got to thinking, what if I run across some beastie I can't handle along the way? One in particular is me with a dark steel, truly hideous thing. So long as I don't ever want to face one of them, I can manage. Could you take care of it for me? Sure, I'll hunt it. Thank you, friend. If you just take care of the dark steel down in Sochen, I can make it back home to Balfenheim on my own. Where in the Sochen Cave Palace is he supposed to be? Okay. Well, he's not going to tell me, so I just got to go and find it. I should be able to walk through Arcades to get to it, too. I wonder if the guards will try and stop me, and then I go, no, I've got a sandalwood chop, and they go, oh, sorry, sir, I didn't know I had such a badass over here. And I'll go, you fucking right. You're lucky I don't have your head for this. Filthy lowborn. And slap him across the face. I'm a noble, what are they going to do? Yeah, I can go back here this way. Okay, cool. Just trying to find my way through the map without killing myself or getting stuck on 1,000 little nibbly bits of corner. Come here. Right. Yes, good. Good. Splendid. Let's check out where this dark steel is. It's not a kind of bat, it's a kind of turtle looking thing, it looks like. Activate the lift. I wonder if I can skip this cutscene. Oops, sorry, wrong button. I could if I wanted to. It doesn't matter. Okay then. So I just gotta find wherever this guy is. Could be anywhere. Is likely gonna be hopefully just here. I hope he's just in the boss room where he was before. That'd be good. Where the Mandragora is, what I mean. Yes, he is here. Okay, right. Makes my life very easy. You're going to protect yourself again. I'm just going to dispel it again, so what's the point? You will not get away with this. Yeah, that power spin sometimes is a bit slow. Shouldn't be too bad. There you go. A little bit of Giruvegan for you. We're good. Bye-bye. The Dark Steel is vanquished. Nice. Bye. I'm going back. Let's take the lift back up again. Hang on. Camera trouble. Gotta activate it first. There we go. Activate the lift. Fantastic. It takes a long time to get out of Risk Breaker rank, by the way. It's like 16 marks you need to kill, compared to the 9 you had to kill to get to the last one. But then it slows down again. I don't think it's that silly for the whole time. But I won't be there yet, I don't think. No. Okay, let's go to Old Arcades and find our man in the weapon shop and go speak to him and say, yo, we did it. Job's done. Mission accomplished. Cool. Let me through. I'm very important. The guards aren't even there. They know all this coming. Okay, so now I need to go back to the weapon shop. Then I need to go back to Balfenheim and see if there are any more things on the board, because sometimes when you beat other quests unlock, but not always. It's occasional. I know there are a whole bunch of quests that I can't do. Just like never gonna happen sort of thing. Hello, mate. You did it. You killed the Darksteel. I can't thank you enough, friend. Yeah, you're welcome. I think I can make it to Balfenheim on my own now. Don't know what might still be down there in Sochen, though. Gotta go prepared. The lead bolts, do they inflict poison? No, they inflict immobilize, so this can't move. And it's a little bit more attack power, but I'd rather have slow. Slow means their actions are slower, rather than immobilize, where they just can't move, but their actions are fast. That works for me. Okay, so the only other things I've got to kill are those two. At this point, we should go back to Rabanasta and get the other elite mark. But the timing has to be good, because otherwise I won't be able to do it. It has to be the rains, first of all. If it's the rains, I can do it. If it's the dry, then I can't. But it only has to be the rains very briefly. Where am I going? I'm going up to the other area. I can go in and it has to be, even if it's like 30 seconds away from becoming the dry, that's fine. It just has to be the rains when I accept the quest, and then it'll stay the rains as long as I stay inside the area. Take me to Chernobyl, please. The T is silent. But it's actually not. It's like instead of sir, it's you put a little bit more snake-like on the S. Chernobyl. Open. Thank you kindly. That's a cool door. Right. I'm an appreciator of doors. That's how you know I'm weird. Right. Weather nester, please. Let's go see if it's the sun or the rain. It's the rains. Perfect. So I'll do this while I think... Oh, God. No, I need to accept the quest first. Alright, so now I've got to hurry. Let's speak to the weather guy and see how quickly I've got to do it. Just take some of this. It's the middle of the rains. Okay, it's the middle, so I've got at least half an hour. But it could be between half an hour and 15 minutes, but at least 15 minutes. Which means I'll be fine. So I've got to go to Mont Blanc. Or Mont Blanc. And let's go get that quest from him. Because I can do it right now, so I might as well do it. It's one of the two pain in the arse quests, but at least this one I know why it's a pain in the arse. Okay. Hello, Mont Blanc. Kupo, you're a vanguard already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here's a reward for your accomplishment. Thank you. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. You've a headhunter already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Can you tell how long it's been since I've been in here? Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. Thank you. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Kupo, your award of justice already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. Thank you. Kupo, your brave companion already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. Thank you. You're a risk breaker already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members, Kupo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. Yes. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Heard you defeated the Elder Worm. Impressive, Kupo. The Viera Woodwarders send you this with their compliments. And thanks for stilling the anger of the wood. Heard you defeated Tiamat. Impressive, Kupo. The Head of Miners Guild sends you this with their compliments. Given in notice of labours undertaken to lessen the dangers we daily face. The Hens Miners Guild. Heard you defeated Viniscar. Impressive, Kupo. The Platinum Guild sends you this with their compliments. And thanks for providing us the most singular example of platinum from Viniscar's scales. Heard you defeat the King Bomb. Impressive, Kupo. The Salika Wood Garrison sends you this with their compliments. Awarded for labours undertaken to reopen the Salika High Road. The Salika Wood Garrison. You defeated the Araman. Impressive, Kupo. The Tavern Master sends you this with his compliments. Wanted to thank you for having me get rid of the Araman offal. Makes us some awful good eats. Heard you defeat the Mandragoras. Impressive, Kupo. The friends of the Mandragoras send you this with their compliments. Presented for the furtherance of our knowledge of the Mandragora family. Friends of the Mandragora. It's another great day for Clan Centurion, Kupo. I would like to kill the Gill Snapper, please. You'll sign on to the hunt. Excellent. I'm counting on you, Kupo. Remember, just an intermediary. You'll have to speak with the petitioner in person if you want to know the details. That confirms the contract. Now, let me tell you where this petition can be found. In the rains. Lately, there have been a number of instances of hunters being attacked while out in the field. Take extra care, Kupo. Don't ask about the Gill Snapper. You've got some drive in you, boy. Could learn a thing or two from you. Been sitting on my tail so long it's like to sprout roots. Maybe it's time I went on a hunt myself. When something like that happens, you know that this guy's going to help you in this mission. Whatever person speaks to you in the clan is the person who's going to help you. Or maybe hinder you, but usually help you. And I don't mean hinder in the sense like they're going to turn on you and beat you up. I mean in the sense that they're completely goddamn useless. What's the point in having them? Okay. So once we get into the rains, it's all good. We just need to make the magic happen. See, it looks dry over there, but it's never actually dry. It's this background you need to look at. Yeah, see, it's still rainy. It's all the clouds and darkness in the sky. Okay, so first things first. Can we do it now? Yeah, we can do it now. Right. So, there are these trees that are like dead. You should hit the trees. I don't know why shooting one would make it go away, but we have to shoot all these trees to make them drift to the south. That's the first annoying part of this mission. I mean, it feels annoying, but it's not actually that bad. All you gotta do is look for these withered trees all along the river bank. So no matter where you're looking, always look for these grey trees. They always look the same. They're always grey and look like they're about to fall over. We're just helping them along. I couldn't remember whether there's just one in each zone or whether there's sometimes more than one. But I know there's never like 5 in a zone, for example. That'd be silly. You can also see them through map transitions, which is cool. So I'm looking for these trees. They end up here. So if you can get the trees to go there, then you're a happy camper. It might be better if I turn off the large map so I can actually see. There's a novel idea. Having the vision of the ability of sight. Amazing. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Next one's in here. This is where the quest is, but there's also a tree here which I miss every time. Donk. I spent ages looking for that goddamn tree. Okay, then there's one. I'm going to do this before I even speak to the quest giver. Because it's not worth doing it until I've got the trees anyway. Because I need to have the trees down for the quest. And as you can see, I don't have to have the quest active to do this. So I'm pretty sure you could have done this the first time you went in the mains, but I didn't think about it. Those leech traps are taking all my MP away, if you're interested in what they were doing. Just all of it. Every last point of magic gone. Ah, there's one. There's a tree. Shoot that one. Good one, good. It's just slowly to the east. There are like 8. Anywhere where there's a river, there's a chance there's a tree. Ka-dunk. Yep. Southeast. Okay. See ya. I'm just keeping this up so I can see where I'm going on the actual map. I'm using the vision that I have got left to see if there's any trees. There's also one in the secret, like the safe zone. Just slowly to the southeast. Also, Regen is here. And Sardine, now that I've got the ring to his bow, yes, it is done. I can feel her. She has the ring. Brunoa, my precious Brunoa, here all this time, here. I've never forgotten, never. Finally, rest. Thank you. Be gone. Right. Get my MP back. I think that might be all of them, but let's just check around a little bit just to make sure. I don't think there's one in this zone. But of course, if there is, we'll find it and we'll hit it. I lose nothing but time to check, so there's no excuse not to, really. But as you can see, nothing here. bit. Doesn't look like it, but we'll see. Right, there is a tree here. Good conquer. Ah, right, we've got the little ding noise to say that's all of them. Right, so let's go back and speak to the quest giver now that we can actually do it. It's a lot less time than I thought, but that's because I knew exactly where to go and what to look for. When I was doing it just on my own, mumbling around in my farm file, I had no idea what I was doing. Okay. Let's discuss topics. Have you come about my bill for the gill snapper? That's why I'm here. I knew it. I had a feeling about you. Well, let's get on with it then. What do you say? I'm sure you know that we live here only during the dry and leave the village come the rains. There are, however, circumstances preventing us from leaving now. I keep telling you, I didn't know the hairpin was made of tortoise shell, and I don't remember you complaining when I gave it to you. Oh, it's beautiful. Quiet. If I hadn't sent you to Rabanasta to sell our sunstones, we would be in this trouble in the first place. You only bought me the hairpin hoping you would keep me from noticing how much money you had spent. You meant to trick me. And to add insult to your deception, you find me a hairpin of tortoise shell. What has Adabonero said about tortoise shell? You're incorrigible. I'm sorry you had to see that. Please allow me to continue. A great beast known as the gill snapper once ruled these plains. Our people call it the Rain Lord. The fearsome tortoise, it fights as a beast possessed in battle. Our forefathers drove it away, but now it has returned. No doubt this hairpin my brother brought me has wakened the curse and stirred its wrath. Aldabonero keeps the Rain Lord away while we're here, but she can't do that when everybody leaves during the rains. So she has to stay and keep Giza safe while we're gone. I don't know how, but this Urn's protected us from that Rain Lord so far. But until that thing is taken care of for good, we're going to have to keep doing this. Please, the Rain Lord, the gill snapper, kill it. Alright. Hear the conviction of your words. Take the urn my brother is carrying. But don't prepare the urn to see away the evil of the Rain Lord. You must point the urn at the creatures you land the killing blow. You don't actually have to do that. It just does it yourself. I thought it might be cool if you had to do it, like you use it as an item and it does 1,000 damage and it has to be the killing blow. The Rain Lord, this gill snapper is to the east, in a place called the Tracks of the Beast. Heavy rains draw it out to wreak its havoc. Unfortunately, we're unfamiliar with Giza during the rains. The widest overflow with water. Paths wash away. I don't know how to reach it. So there must be some way. Please search Giza and put an end to our curse. Oh, I know the way. You make a bridge full of trees. And then you simply walk across it. The driftwood has formed a bridge. You can now walk across. Told you I'd be able to help you. Did neither ghost up would be easy to pray with Bans at your side. Clanton sure is finest. I saw a mark just ahead. You lead the way, I'll be right behind you. Let's do this. He's right here. This is incredibly lucky. The gill snapper needs to have this kind of rain with thunder in the sky to be found. Disable Lego means you can't act. It doesn't last that long. But yeah, I spent ages trying to run back and forth to get this to spawn in the right way. Come on. Fight. You don't want to get in a position where you're just healing all the time and not actually doing anything. Althea luckily has attack on his mind, so he never stops attacking, basically. The gill snapper is drawn into the urn. Vanquished. So that fight wasn't too easy. And that's how it's while the hunt's over, so I'll be seeing you back at the clan hall. Take care of yourself now. Magaroku. That's a sword. 32 gil. It's not a sword. Magaroku. I got like 7 of these in this room. You just come back and forth and farm them, basically. Its drop rate seems pretty high. Also, you get the Feather of the Flock, which allows you to talk to cockatrices. How I wish that was a joke. Nope. say what I mean and I mean what I say. Ow. My MP. Losing MP is more annoying than losing HP, honestly. HP can easily be brought back with MP, but you can't use HP to get back MP. At least, not yet. Some people can. You can invert. Right, where am I going? Oh yeah, I've got to go speak to the Mark Giver and say, yeah, we're done. We've left to rejoin the others. Please visit us during the drive. We will thank you properly. See? So now we have to wait for the dry to actually finish the quest, which won't take more than 15 minutes, but since there aren't 15 minutes left in the video, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But I should be able to wait and see what happens. It shouldn't be too bad. These guys are worth like no experience to me now. Essentially just nothing. Still only a risk breaker. Nothing more. The quest might not actually be done yet. I have to finish and get the reward for it to be completed. It's still the rains. The guy will probably say it's almost done. It's still the middle, so it's not even 15 minutes yet. Okay. In that case, I'm going to move forward and keep seeing what we can find. So this one's done, but I've got to actually speak to the quest giver. Let's go to the pub and see if there's any more missions that I can do that are rank 4 or less. Don't think there are any rank 3s left, so... Give me some elite hunt that are rank 7, which is like... No thank you. That's spooky time, so I don't want any of that. Nonsense, thank you. Slow down time a second. Read the board. A bunch of 5s and 6s. Okay. I'm not doing those until I've almost beaten the game. Because they are, well, rank 6s are a whole nother board game. Did I say board game? I meant ball game. You know what I meant. Shut up. Right, let's go back to Valfenheim, I guess. And I've got to remember at some point within the next video to come back to Giza Plains, because within an hour it will definitely be dry. Someone remind me. I mean, it won't do much good, I record all these in bulk, but if it makes you feel better, remind me. Someone remind me. Okay, here we are at Valfenheim. At the Teleport Crystal God. I've already spoken about this this mission, or this text. Thank you, that's a nice cool 50. Let's sell all of our stuff that we don't care about. I've gotten better at doing this too. I've got the technique. You do that and then just press down once. It's a lot faster. Only doesn't work when you've got more than 11 of the thing, but when I'm not farming specifically, that doesn't happen all that often. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff. Which I'm going to buy eventually, but not yet. What I actually want to do is go to the weapon shop. Very badly. and explore the rest of the map, because there's a part of this map I've just never been to, which is at the top of this. I must have been in a rush last time I came here. How poor form of me. Hiya. Can't pirate without good arms. We might not have much, but what we've got is a steel. We've got the platinum dagger, which is pretty good, I guess. The Deathbringer, which is nice. What about armour? Greetings, greetings. More protective sale than you'd expect from a pirate shop. Kaiser shield. No, it's all pretty good, but it's not incredible. When you have the Zwill crossblade, let me know. Because the Zwill crossblade is the best dagger you can get that isn't a special dagger. The other daggers are all special and you have to find them in chests. Or hope that you do. Although the one that I would want to get is in the Sorobi Steppe. So I just need to find out... Actually, I can do that now. It'll help me and it'll help you. If I find out FF XII Diamond Armlet, where is the Diamond Armlet location? The Windtrace Dunes area of the Dalmasca Westersand. Be obtained very early in the game. The Windtrace Dunes. Located in the southeast section, can only be entered from the Shimmering Horizons. 25% chance of appearing very early in the game. Well, I'm not going to do that now, but now you know where it is. I'm not going to do it now because I said I was going to make progress, and that's what I'm going to do. So we have to go to the Feywood, but because this is where the game ended me, and I don't just want to walk to Salaka Wood and walk back there, or Gormore Jungle and walk there, which I could. We want to go through the Sorobi Steppe and actually do what the game wants me to do. Sorobi Steppe. Some of the best weapons in the game are in this steppe. But to make up for it, the Sorobi Steppe is absolutely gigantic. Like silly huge. The enemies here aren't super duper easy either. I guess we were too far away, so we let Balthier die, or maybe he used Sonic Fangs or something and he just killed him. Yeah, they do have Sonic Fangs. Why do all the annoying enemies in this game have Sonic freaking Fangs? Blaster's annoying, but it's not so bad. This music's also really good. Without the Diamond Armlet, you have 0 chance of finding the very good weapons. You have to have the Diamond Armlet equipped, and even then it's only a 10% chance, but you can just run back and forth if you don't get what you're looking for. This guy, I would say, is the big boy of the area. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of that. Fighting more than one of them at a time, no good. But it was worth 4,000 experience, so... Can't be that bad. All I really need to do is get the if there's a orange crystal in here, I need to get that. But that's it. That's all I need to do. It's so painful. The shield worm, he's no joke. Kamikazed. That's fine. See, like, there are all these chests everywhere. And these windmills that you can do something with, but not yet. Oh yeah. The Craftsmoogles League has been called in to service all 10 of the windmills on the steppe, Cooper. This is the number 1 mill. Yes, well, I will find all 10, but not now. Everything is like a later problem. This is not a covered Joey problem. This is a later Joey problem. There's no reason for it to be a now problem. They gone? I mean, I can't ignore the shield worms though. They're worth for Varn like 8,000 experience. There is no good reason you could give me that would make me ignore them. Besides, it's not worth it. Because they could kill you. Yeah, they could, but they're not going to. This is where Balthier's lack of huge attack power magically will start to be a problem. Is everyone not stoned anymore? Good. Good. All these quality pelts will come in handy for money as well. There are plenty of good reasons to kill everything in here. And not so many that I can see to say, nah, don't bother. I mean, the birds, I could argue that they're not very good to fight because they always kamikaze before I manage to actually kill them. I was slipping. But everything else sounds good to me. I'm gonna kill the shield worm again, don't worry. Let me do it. He actually died before he kamikazed that time. Okay. Hello, shield worm. You must be defeated, I'm afraid. Very sad, I know, but... Goodbye. Haven't told Varn to Azuna sap yet. But Azuna does work on sap. Stop this. Stop this nonsense. Right now. Goddamn kamikazeing birds. You guys are crazy. I'm going to need to be in charge of curing soon because Varn's MP is running out. I could also just use, you know, an ether, but who would you do? Why would you do that for? Stop being silly. So this map so far, I could have gone upwards as well, but I could have gone this way. Ah. Savo Pointo. Okay. So for that, I'm going to leave it here. Next time we're going to end up in the Feywood and go beyond there. See you then. Goodbye.